Alright guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video we want to be discussing a very important subject that every pig farmer should be very much aware of, and this has to do with when and how you are supposed to wean your pigs, preventing them from losing weight, ensuring they don't lose weight. Now I'm sure for those of you that have been into pig farming for a while, you probably have experienced a situation where your piglets were looking very much robust before weaning them, and after weaning them you notice that they are reducing in size and weight. This video will help you to understand the process to ensure that your piglets don't lose their weight post weaning, after weaning them. So now what's the best time you're supposed to wean your piglet? Well, if you don't know that, well, the best time, if you are to have a profitable pig farm, that I would advise is between 5 to 6 weeks. So when your piglets have clocked 5 weeks or 6 weeks with their mother, it's okay for you at that point to withdraw them. Obviously, if you leave them there, they will still keep sucking their mother, but for you to have to prepare their mother for the next taking in, for them to take in next, you need to wean the piglet so that the mother can prepare for the next mating project. Now the time you to wean them is 5 to 6 weeks, but obviously there may be some exceptions. You could make exceptions depending on the size of your piglet. If you notice the pigs, some of them are still, maybe they are looking quite smaller, you could leave them for close to about 7 or 8 weeks maximum. So that's in a very rare case. Mostly you should wean 5 to 6 weeks. But when you are, don't forget, I think we already discussed this while discussing about the feeding. You need to understand that when your piglets are still with their mother, you need to introduce the crib feed while they are still with their mother. That's essential for boosting their growth. That's very much essential for boosting their growth. So let me quickly give you 2 important things that I feel you should always do post weaning to ensure that your piglets don't lose their weight. So after weaning, number one thing you need to do is always give them concentrate. Always give them concentrate and ensure it's a very rich concentrate. Avoid giving them these fiber feeds. You know, some people are too used to PKC or the brewery spent grain, probably because of the abundance of it in their area. So many people, or some farmers, have been to several farms, and as I've told you severally on this video, so many farmers are not in business. You will see their winners after 3 months, they are still looking very small. They're not looking robust, they're not looking in health. So this is one of the important things you need to always do. Make sure you give them good concentrates. Here on this farm we make use of the broiler feed, mostly the broiler feed. I think I've discussed that already. We make use of the broiler feed, and I would advise, because the broiler feed we use, one of the broiler feed we use there is extremely nutritious. So most of the time I will advise you can mix that with maize bran, just to prevent diarrhea in your piglet. So broiler feeds are very good, but of course you can also formulate you can compound yours. There are several other broiler feeds was also compounded, but the reason why we recommend this is because it's easily available. You don't need to spend too much time in compounding yours if you can lay your hand on the broiler feeds. Now the next thing I will talk about, I've talked about that about the feeding. You need to feed them well. Avoid all these fibers. These piglets you look at right here in this video now, their body can't, there's nothing they need fiber for. They don't need fiber for anything. So giving them fibers, PKC and everything will not do them any good. You will just see them getting leaner. So if you really want them to grow well and to have the desired weight, you need to feed them with concentrates, the right concentrates. You see how they are feeding over there? You see how their stomach is looking so robust. They are eating very well. They're enjoying every bit of what they are eating, and if they keep eating this for in the next 1 or 2 months, you will see the clear difference in their size. So you need to make sure you give them the concentrate. Now number 2 is that you have to give them the right medication. And the 2 medication I'll be prescribing in this video for farmers out there that you must give your winners is the LA. This is the LA right here, the LA, and the multivite. So the LA and the multivite, the LA and the multivite. So these are the 2 sorry I had to do it that way, but these are the 2 medications I will advise you give to your piglets. Now the LA is the long-acting antibiotics, which I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but LA stands for long-acting, and it's like the best antibiotics I'll prescribe for you, and it's quite very effective and it's very essential. Now you would probably be wondering why do you have to give them the LA medication. Well, you need to understand that these piglets, they were with their mother before, and they were taking colostrum. Now that colostrum that they were taking, the breast milk that their mother was giving to them, contains antibodies, and these antibodies is extremely important to prevent them from being susceptible to diseases. So it was a very vital part of their diet before you wean them to take that colostrum which contains antibodies. So now that you are weaning them out, you need to give them the LA to serve in place of the colostrum. So it helps to boost the LA, to boost their immunity and makes them disease resistant. So they have resistance to disease when you give them the long-acting antibiotics. The long antibiotics breaks down slowly in their body. I don't know if you know that the long-acting, as the name implies, the long-acting, it breaks down slowly. So it will stay in their body for a long time. It will stay in their bloodstream for a long time. So it's very effective. It's a very effective antibiotic you should give to your piglet. So when you administer the long antibiotics, you understand that you should not only just give LA alone, which anytime you are going to administer LA or any antibiotics, you should always add the multivite. The multivite is actually very important to boost their vitamin level. So you should administer the long-acting antibiotics just once. It's just more like a preventive measure, and then also to boost their immunity and prevent them from being susceptible to disease. So you just administer the LA just once. But the multivite, you administer the multivite every week, once every week for the next 1 month. So when you wean your piglets, for the next 1 month, every week they are supposed to have a shot of multivite. You give them a shot of multivite. The dosage you're supposed to give them. Give your piglets one shot every week for the next 1 month. And after that 1 month, then of course, I don't know if I've said this in any of my video, then I would advise you always give your pigs 2 weeks. You should give your pigs multivite every 2 weeks. Now that's that about that. The major thing I tried explaining here was the importance of the concentrates. Always feed your pigs with the right concentrates to ensure that they don't drop in their weight, they don't drop in their size, and also give them the right medication. Make sure you administer the LA quickly to them so that they can have resistance to disease, and also give them the multivite so that can boost their vitamin level. Administer that every week and things will not go wrong. You will be so glad. Except now for some exceptional cases, maybe you notice your piglets are getting sick, then you can use the long-acting antibiotics for not just once but maybe for like a 3 days period. So that's about in this video. Please make sure you subscribe if you are new to this channel, and click on the bell notification to get content every week. We'll be dropping lots of content on run your farm and get the right profit. Thank you very much. Bye bye.